Welcome back. If you missed the first half of the show, you can find it as well as the archived episodes of MWR Life on Air at youtube.com/Fort Campbell 101. I'm back with Melissa Schaffner as we are discussing holiday happenings in the surrounding areas. Now, we left off with activities outside of post, and something happened during break. It's freezing in here now.
I know. It feels like it could snow pretty soon. We'll just have to wait and see. Maybe, Santa Claus has something in store for us. I'm sure that the folks in Clarksville are hoping for no more of that icy, wintry precipitation, though, because it keeps people from being able to go down to the riverfront. And I'll tell you what, if you've never been down to the front of the river at Clarksville, you're really missing out. I can't imagine what the electric bill is like down there. The lights are gorgeous. And it's great for, kids. You can take a stroller. You can even walk your pets down there. And it's just something to look at for free. You just bundle up and take a walk down Christmas on the Cumberland and see all of the lights. They're always adding new things. I think they must have to start putting those lights up, around the time school starts to get everything up. And of course, the whole downtown area is gorgeous as well with all the white lights on the trees.
It's a great way to start a family tradition if you haven't been down there. I know for my family, we head down there usually a couple days before Christmas, and we always stop and get hot chocolate and coffee at one of the vendors down there, and just spend a couple hours walking down there. It's absolutely beautiful with the lights reflecting off the river, and it's a great way to make some memories.
That's true. The reflection of the lights even, makes it like a bigger light show than you would have if you didn't have the water next to it. Now that's through January 4th. So if you haven't had a chance to go, or you don't think you'll have a chance until after Christmas, you still have time to go down and see it. And it's from about 5 o'clock until 10 o'clock most nights, and 11 o'clock on the weekends before they turn those lights off. Now they're also doing something else down there on December 20th. They're doing a Christmas cookie decorating contest. So that might be a good night to go down and look at the lights and see the cookies.
I wonder if kids are going to decorate the cookies, or you can bring pre-decorated cookies. That's interesting. I have not heard of this one yet.
I think that you could probably get all the information from the City of Clarksville Parks and Recreation Department. They do a great job with everything that's been going down there. I know a lot of people are really sad that they did not get to see the Christmas parade this year, which was going to be led by the Clydesdales and lighted floats and everything. So we'll look forward to that next year and hope for better weather then. You can also go to Nashville and check out some of the fun stuff going on down there. I know that's a favorite place of yours to visit.
It is. Having lived here for close to 10 years, Nashville's just a quick trip down the road. Of course, you want to be safe if the weather is not cooperating very well. But there are so many things to do. I know the Skimmerhorn has a ton of concerts planned for the holiday season.
I don't say if you haven't been to the Skimmerhorn, I would really encourage you to go. Even if you think that you don't like symphonic music, it's not always the symphony. They do a lot of popular music and even have popular concerts. I mean, I'm a subscriber. I've been there so many times, but I've seen people like Michael McDonald, Foreigner, so there have been some really interesting shows, and it's a beautiful building, and it's definitely something to think about. They have a Christmas concert with KEM, who I understand is an R&B performer, on December 22nd, and there's still tickets available for that. You can just go on their website, and you can actually pick your seats right on their website if you buy them. So I would encourage people to take a look at that. They have all kinds of other shows coming up. So it's another jewel that Nashville offers that I really would encourage people to take advantage of. Now, have you ever been to Opryland to see the lights with your kids?
I have. It is absolutely gorgeous. That was one of the first things, the first Christmas that we lived here. I knew that they did a big display, so we packed the kids up, and they were little then, and just had a great time. It's absolutely beautiful. And one of my kids' favorite activities to do is ice.
Oh yeah, you gotta love that. I've been a few times, and pretty much every year the display changes. This year the theme is Frosty the Snowman, but you really have to bundle up because it's really cold in there. There's millions of pounds of ice that have been sculptured into something that kids will like to look at. In past years they've had the Grinch, they've had the Peanuts, but there are ice slides. And if you don't bundle up warm enough, of course they give you these big parkas to wear as you go through.
I would recommend wearing the parkas no matter how much you've bundled up, because you don't quite realize how cold you're going to be until you get in there.
And of course, it also is nice to be able to put that parka underneath you if you go down those ice slides.
Yes, I learned that the second time I went down the ice slide.
Now, that goes through the 1st of January, and not only do you have ice there at Opryland, but like I said, you can also go through the entire hotel and see all of the interior design. They've got trees made of poinsettias. There's a fountain light show to Christmas music that you can sit and watch. And of course, just going in the hotel, with the exception of the parking, is all free. You can walk around all of those public areas, and you might want to stop for a meal or something as well.
Well, Leisure Travel Services has tickets to all the activities that are ticketed events down there. So I would definitely encourage people to check Leisure Travel Services.
Yeah, they've had shows like the Rockettes. There's usually a Christmas dinner with someone like Pam Tillis or Lori Morgan, one of the country stars. I know Louise Mandrella's done it in the past. So a great place to stop for tickets. If you're thinking about doing some of those things in Nashville, it's definitely the Leisure Travel Services office on post.
Well, that takes us all the way through Christmas, but New Year's Eve is right after that. And Nashville is not just country music.
That's true.
That's probably the biggest appeal for me living down there. While I love country music, I love all types of music. And I'm interested I've not been to the Skimmerhorn yet, so I'm interested in checking the show out or two this year.
You can actually sign up for an email that you'll get every time they have a show announced or something, so that you know, and you can watch if there's some kind of music that you might be interested in. And I think that the first one that I'm going to in January or February is Johnny Lang. And of course, he's a blues performer, so that's going to be a great show. But there's something else at New Year's Eve that I think that would be really interesting to you, because you've been there before. What happens down on Broadway?
Well, there's Bash on Broadway, which is an absolutely free event. Nashville, throws some great parties. And last year I went, and it was so much fun. They close Broadway. They put stages out on both ends, and you get to see a variety of performers. Of course, any of the places that you go into along Broadway, there's not much cover charged, so that's kind of a nice option. There are some locations that do charge cover, but if you just want to go and watch people perform, they're having Blackberry Smoke, the Brett Eldridge is performing, and also the Kopecky family. And so you have a variety from blues to country, and then a little bit of everything in between. Not to mention Hank Williams.
Yeah, Hank Williams Jr. is going to be their headline performer for the New Year's Eve bash, so I think that's going to just set the party tone right there. But even, with all of the other things happening in the street, you can always wander in and out of all of the different bars and nightclubs along Broadway and probably get your fill of country music if there wasn't any on the stage for you. And then, of course, there's the dueling piano bars and the karaoke bars. There's something for everyone.
And that's what makes Fort Campbell unique.
It definitely does. Among many other things, I love being this close to Nashville, having an international airport and all of the big city shopping just 45 minutes down the road.
It's a great opportunity to get out and travel and see the things in the local area. We can't forget to mention things going on in Christian County for the holiday.
That's right. They have this Thursday evening, Stars and Promises at the Alhambra Theater. It's a musician that has toured with Jimmy Buffett, and he frequently comes back to Hopkinsville to do this holiday-themed concert. So more information for that could definitely be found on the Christian County Chamber website.
Well, thank you so much, Melissa, for coming and talking to us about holiday happenings. Do you have any big plans for the holiday season?
Well, as always, my family's coming here from North Carolina, and my sister will fly in from Baltimore, and we'll just do the traditional, turkey on Christmas and have family time. That's probably the most important thing to me at this point in my life, is not so much the gifts, but the time that we spend together.
Well, that was very well said.
Thanks.
Stay tuned. We'll be back after the break. Welcome back, and thank you for staying tuned to MWR Life on Air. If you would like more information on family and MWR events and activities, you can check out our website and our Facebook page. or pick up the latest copy of MWR Family, Single Soldier, or Retiree Life magazines. You can call our 24-hour recorded information line, join our text club by texting the letters MWR to 68683, and listen to our radio programs on 1400 AM at 8 a.m. or 105.1 FM at 8:30 on Friday mornings. The program is also rebroadcast on Fridays at 12:30 p.m. on 1400 AM. You can listen to me on Talk with Tara every Friday at 10 a.m. on 1400 AM and Rendezvous Radio at 1 p.m. Download the Winamp or the Shoutcast apps to listen to the broadcast from your phone. To receive weekly information to your inbox, go to fortcampbellmwr.com and click on the MWR e-News icon. This will take you to the MWR e-News registration page. You'll start receiving the electronic newsletter the following week. I'm Tara Goodson. Thank you for watching MWR Life on Air. From our family to yours, have a happy holiday.